apparently there's a new thing going on YouTube called the B.O.M.B challenge. I feel so honored. Someone's already coming after me. This is great. Actually, that's a lie. Because it's an acronym for Black-Owned Makeup Brands. For a couple of weeks now, a bunch of YouTubers are gathering up makeup products made by black people just so they can put them on and describe how Black Lives Matter is so good. That way they can just say, look, I'm not racist. See, I just bought black people's makeup kits. So me being a literal bomb, I think it would make sense if I performed the B.O.M.B challenge and blast these idiots. With common sense, of course.
Hello guys, it's me, Nikki. Hello. I have used my platform for several important messages throughout this year. I mean, we started January off with a bang. And by doing this video today, I'm also talking about the systematic racism that is ingested into our world.
You meant to say America. Come on, say it. I know you want to say it. It's in America, right? Because we're racist as fuck.
Today, I'm gonna be doing my full face using only black-owned makeup brands. And with this video, I'm gonna be asking you one thing. I won't be asking you to come up with excuses. I'm here to use my platform for the good. I'm gonna be asking you to educate yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
The racism and discrimination that is going on in our world needs to change. Now, I am very aware that there are so many more posts, videos, stories, articles that can tell you more about the story than I will ever be able to. I ask you to watch them, read them, search for them, consume all of them. And if you find yourself thinking, well, I already read so much about it, or when you find an article and you go, that has nothing to do with me, I want you to take a stop and still go ahead and educate yourself. Read the articles, watch the stories, be woken up. Because by educating ourselves, we can become the change that this world desperately needs.
The president of Greater New York chapter of Black Lives Matter, his name is Hawk Newsom, said, and I quote, "If this country doesn't give us what we want, then we will burn down this system and replace it, all right? And I could be speaking figuratively," he says, "I could be speaking literally. It's a matter of interpretation," end quote. In other words, the Black Lives Matter group, the organization, is threatening to wage domestic terrorism in the United States if their political agenda is not met. But did the mainstream media report that the leaders of the Black Lives Matter group are threatening violence and terror if they don't get their way? No, the mainstream media didn't say a word. Meanwhile, the co-founder of the Black Lives Matter movement admits that she and another co-founder are trained Marxists. Patrice Cullors said about she and Alicia Garza, two of the three founders of the Black Lives Matter movement, and I quote, "We are trained Marxists." You can't get clearer than that. She said that was the ideological framework of the Black Lives Matter movement. But did the mainstream media report that? No, they didn't.
Today, I'm doing my full face using black-owned makeup brands only. A lot of people already told me that they were like, but don't you already use quite a lot of black-owned makeup products in your daily routine either way? I absolutely do. But I want to take this video as a white, privileged, trans woman to use my platform for the good. So today, all love is going to the black-owned makeup brands.
So there is no way you could come after me for being racist, so yeah.
Plus, if you haven't been able to donate any money to any Black Lives Matter movements or any charities, all you have to do is watch this video. In this video, I will be popping a little bit more ads than usual, and I ask you to watch them.
Never! Never! Never!
So Jackie Aina created this challenge a couple of years ago, and I remember when she posted it, I really wanted to do my take on this, but then after giving it some thought, I was like, because I was doubtful if I would say the right things, do the right things, and just if it would be seen in the right way, because I never wanted it to come off as like, oh my god, I have to use all these brands because they need more sympathy, they lack sympathy. But you know what I've learned is that doing this challenge is exactly what we need to be doing, because this way we get to use our platforms to make people aware of which companies out there are black owned. We can share them, we can make them go viral.
My god, you are going beyond kissing their feet. You're basically kissing their taint. Oh my God, listen. No matter how hard you try to be pro Black Lives Matter, the movement itself is never going to be satisfied, no matter what you do. You'll do this, it's not good enough. Let's face it, you can't please them, period.
So I am very aware that I am too late doing this challenge, but you know what? I am here to put my lessons into action because action will make for change.
And sometimes actions usually lead to consequences. And in this case, your actions led to the consequence of me responding to you, along with other women who are doing this lousy bomb challenge, using my name for their stupid agenda. Holy shit.
A lot of people are like, but you always use Juvia's Place, and we've seen you use B.O.M.B Beauty a lot, Danessa Myricks, Beauty Bakery. And although I think that is true, I think in this video especially, they all deserve the spotlight.
Haven't they already been in the spotlight for years now? From going around the streets chanting, "We want dead cops," to one of the founders from different chapters. Didn't one of them put out a tweet saying, like, you know, please God, please give me the courage to, or the strength to not, you know, beat up these white folks?
How nuts is this combination together? I mean, just look at it. Flawless. I know I mentioned in the intro that all donations of this video will get donated to BLM movements and charities, and I am inviting you to head down to the comments below this video and tell me which organizations you think I could help out with the proceeds of this video. I want to make sure that I sent the money to organizations that you guys believe in, that you guys trust. So together we're gonna raise as much money as we can and donate it to the organizations that you guys trust.
No matter how much money you try to save up to donate, it's never gonna be enough. Why do you not know this?
I also want to openly discuss something because I feel like I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of influencers not speak up. And I think their main reason is fear. Fear of saying the wrong things. Fear of not doing what's right. Fear of not using the right words. But you know what? I read something online and that just really clicked for me. A lot of Black folks out there, for the longest time, pretty much always, have felt uncomfortable knowing what to say to us, speak our language.
So I'm gonna tell you, this right here goes out to the people that support Black Lives Matter. Until I start seeing y'all protesting black on black crime that goes on in our neighborhood every fucking day, shut the fuck up going around saying Black Lives Matter. Shut the fuck up with that shit.
So us feeling uncomfortable right now is the good thing. Us feeling uncomfortable and not knowing exactly what to say tells you how tiring, how devastating it must have been for the Black people out there talking to the white people.
Really? Because the opposite of that is me getting tired of trying to tell you guys the truth about Black Lives Matter and how messed up it is. I mean, I do it through my Facebook, and the people on my personal Facebook page, you know, they come after me like I'm the bad guy.
I mean, even myself, I have been hesitant to speak for fear that I would say or do something wrong or even insensitive. But guys, fear is not a reason to not say something. It's not a reason to not contribute to the conversation. I don't know if my contribution today will be particularly intelligent or informed.
Well, it's not. Otherwise, I wouldn't be responding to you right now.
But I want to start. And that is what I'm committing to do today. All right, this eye right here is the makeup magic that is happening today. This eye is inspired by Michael Brooks on Instagram, and he is one of my favorite current artists. And on Instagram, he is _. I want to start talking about people saying all lives matter. Guess what? You're absolutely right. All lives matter. What you're essentially doing is devaluing the issue at hand. And the issue at hand is that Black people have disproportionately suffered at the hands of police brutality.
Could it be because most of the crimes that are committed in this country are done by Black people? I mean, if I once looked at a Philadelphia police report from 2007 to 2010, under the section where it says, you know, the people that were arrested for murder charges by race, between those years, for the white people, average, it was in like the teens. Whereas black people, the average percentage was around 80.
That's not in any way, shape, or form saying that Black Lives Matter more or that only Black Lives Matter. It is saying that Black lives matter too. They are here too, need to be respected in the same way as all lives.
Dumbass. That's why we say all lives matter. Blacks are included. My God. And according to Black Lives Matter, they mean Black Lives Matter more. They don't care about, all lives matter. They want the most attention. They want the most respect. They're basically saying, fuck all the other races, especially whitey. It's all blacks here. So you better respect us more. We matter more.
I mean, just because we as people are now coming together and sticking up for the black lives doesn't mean that all other lives are taking a back seat. No, the black lives need to catch up with all the other lives that have been privileged.
Seems that nowadays they are getting enough privilege. I mean, they're able to find a job with better pay regardless of their experience, but who cares? They're black, therefore they get the job just like that. Same goes for, college enrollment. You don't need to, pay a tuition. You're black, you're in. You can go to a best school ever and they'll let you in because of your skin color nowadays. And they're getting a bunch of help through public welfare and Section 8.
We need to be treated equal.
We are treated equal. We all have the same rights. We have the same freedoms. We respect the same laws.
Now, I want to talk about something very, very important because I know there's going to be people watching this video and they're going to be like, okay, hold up, Miss Thing, because you are from the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, we have a tradition called Sinterklaas en Zwarte Piet. We have a tradition where an older white figure, Sint Nicholas, Sinterklaas, is helped by several black Piets. My country has a nasty history of slavery. So when a couple of years ago, someone tried to wake us up and be like, okay, I know this is tradition, but what's happening is really insulting. And in this day and age, it is unacceptable.
November is an exciting time for little children in Holland. Because then Sinterklaas arrives in Holland with his steamboat. The boat is loaded with presents. On the quay, hundreds of parents welcome him with their children by singing Sinterklaas songs. In many places all over the country, the steamboat arrives with a Sinterklaas. This very old bishop brings many servants who have black painted faces and wear this special costume. They all have the same name, Black Piet. In the Netherlands, this festival has been celebrated for centuries. The history tells us that the Holy Nicholas, Sinterklaas, was the patron saint of children. Through the centuries, the story has transformed into what it is now. It has nothing to do with religion anymore. Sinterklaas is a hundreds of years old bishop riding a beautiful white horse. Upon his arrival, all the Black Piets hand out candy to the children. Every year in November he comes to Holland to celebrate his birthday on 5 December.
Someone spoke up, and because the Dutch felt like it was their tradition, like it was their thing, and an outsider started trying to wake us up about it, it felt like an attack. Just by someone speaking up, it has caused riots for years now during December, once, Sinterklaas comes into the country. This is a tradition that has been in our country for so long, and the main focus during this tradition was to bring joy to kids. But do you think that this tradition is gonna bring joy to kids of color? No. Why would you want to make one kid feel less than another because of the color of their skin? Black Pete should never have been Black Pete. It could have been any color of the rainbow. I know by me saying this, I'm potentially going to get so much backlash in my own country for speaking up about this. But trust me, it is 2020. I know this is your tradition. I know this feels like an attack on your personal life. But try looking at the bigger picture. And I'm ashamed that I'm only speaking up about this now because I should have taken my platform way sooner to speak up about this.
It's 100 years, it's hundreds of years old. Who cares? It's just a little celebration. Just let it go. All right? It's cute. It's fun to the kids. It's fun for everybody. Just let it go.
But the time is now.
Oh, shut up!
So I was contacted by the United Nations, the UN, and they asked me if I wanted to become an ambassador.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God! Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God!
And from there, she goes on and on about her agenda as the UN ambassador or whatever, that kind of crap. I'm just going to skip most of it because it's totally pointless.
Just because we're doing this challenge today doesn't mean we're never going to use the products again. No, this is a call for change. We need to use more of these products on a daily basis and in future videos.
But the problem here is that you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You're not really buying the product just because you like it. You're really set on buying this product because it was made by a black person. That is it. To me, that's why this whole challenge was created in the first place. Just to show you that you're not racist because you can buy black products and you're going to stick with it from now on. Because black.
And here we have it, guys, a full look using black-owned makeup brands only, and I am living for this look. I know by posting today's video, I'm gonna lose followers. I'm gonna get people that are gonna hate me a little bit more because you know what? I was trans already, oh my God, and now I'm sticking up for Black lives, like, oh my God. I've been an advocate for the power of makeup. I've been an advocate for the empowerment of women. This year, I just entered the rainbow family as a transgender woman, and honestly, I will continue to speak up against racism, discrimination, transphobia, homophobia, and so much more, because as long as I have my platform and my voice to speak up for those that need it, I'm here.
And for someone that needs help knowing the real truth of what's going on in our world today, that's why I'm here.
You little Negro maniac! Get back on that motherfucking corner, make me some money before I smack-a-dab-a-doo your ass!